Hello, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be going through what is imbalance. So imbalance is basically what we call as the price inefficiency. So what happens is, when the market is controlled by the banks, they enter a huge positions. Okay? A lot of sell orders, a lot of buy orders, and this makes the market to move in one direction so fast that many orders are left unexecuted. This creates the price to become inefficient. Now you see here, in this particular example, what I've shown you there, we have an order block here, and we have a huge surge of orders, and market goes up, and you see what is imbalance exactly. So when you have a candle gap. So this is also called as the fair value gap. When let's take this candle, the previous candle high is here, next candle low is here, and you'll see they are not touching. You have a gap between the previous candle and next candle. This gap on this candle is called imbalance. This is where this particular price is not efficient. Many orders, it didn't got executed again. You come on this candle, the previous candle highest here, the next candle low is here, and these are also not touching each other, so you have gap between these both. But this gap is what we call as the imbalance. Now you see here you have one candidate. The previous is here, the next candidate's already here. They are touching each other, so you have no imbalance on this candle. When you have imbalance, that means that the bank have entered a lot of position that have created huge surge of orders now. So the market controls the equilibrium. They will come back to fill all the imbalances that have been caused when the market mode in one direction. So the price has to be efficient every time. So when you have imbalance, that means that market in future will come back to fill all the imbalance, and then it may go and continue the original move. So let's now sum up both the concept that we have seen till now, the order block, and the imbalance. So the order block, we would have a lot of order block, but when you have an order block with imbalance, when you have a move that cost a break of structure, the last down candle, order block. But when the move also has imbalance, that means the order block, which you are taking here, is very efficient. You don't want to miss this order block. When there is no imbalance, the order block is still valid, but not very strong. It is still valid. Okay, now let's see some examples to understand this better. So we are on the chart here, and you see we have an impulse remove here. You see here, but we have an impulse move upside causing a break of structure here. So now, of course, the last down candle is an order block. We have already seen that. But let's see if we have imbalance also or not. You see here the gap. So the previous candle high is here, next candle lowest here. So you see this is the gap, is what we call as imbalance. Next candle again, the previous candle high is here, the next candle low is here, but you see a lot of gap. This is called imbalance. So when you have a move having imbalance that caused the break of structure, that order block is something very strong. You don't notice this particular order block, okay? Now the same thing here as well. You see now we have an impulse move to the downside, breaking a structure. Now let's find if we have, of course, when you have an input, say, more breaking a structure. The last up candle is your order block. But whether it is strong or not, let's find out. So you see in this candle, now this candle, previous is here, the next low is here, so they are already almost touching each other. So this candle doesn't have any imbalance. Now let's take this candle, the previous candle low is here, next candle high is here. So you see the high and there's a gap here. This is called imbalance. Now you take on this candle, the next candle. Can the lowest here, the next candle highs here. So you see a gap. This is also imbalance. And here there's a lot of imbalance. You see this candle and this candle, all this gap. Okay, so that means overall, in this move, we have imbalance also. Okay, so when you have a move that causing a break of structure with imbalance, then that order block is really very, very strong. You don't want to miss that particular order block. Let's see more and more examples. So you see here also we have an impulsive move to the downside, breaking the structure. So this was the last structure here, and this structure have been broken. Now let's find if we have imbalance. So let's take first this candle. You see the previous candle is closing here, the next candle highs here. This is a gap, so that means imbalance. Now let's find if you have imbalance on this candle or not. So the previous candle low is here, next candle high is here. So yes, we also have imbalance. So that means we have imbalance in this move that caused this break of structure. So this order block is very strong. Okay, so when you have such order block that makes a move making a structure with imbalance, those are very strong order blocks. I hope this imbalance topic is very clear now. So, let's move on to the next topic in the next video. That's all from this video.